The treatment of parents is a subject of immense importance in Islam, second only to the worship of God. It is placed within the framework of devotion, gratitude, and profound respect, and is considered one of the most virtuous deeds a Muslim can perform. Here is a detailed explanation of the treatment of parents in Islam, covering its status, specific teachings, and practical applications. The supreme status of parents. In the Islamic worldview, kindness to parents, bir al-walidain, is a fundamental religious obligation. Obedience second only to God, parents are to be obeyed and honored, so long as their commands do not contradict the teachings of Islam. If they order something that goes against Islamic law, like shirk associating partners with God, the Muslim is not to obey them in that specific matter, but must still treat them with kindness and respect. Quranic evidence, and we have enjoined upon man, care, for his parents. His mother carried him, increasing her, in weakness upon weakness, and his weaning is in 2 years. Be grateful to me and to your parents, to me is the final destination. Quran 31:14, a companion to prayer. In the Quran, the command to be good to parents is often mentioned immediately after the command to worship God alone, highlighting its centrality. Quranic evidence. Your Lord has decreed that you worship none but Him, and that you be kind to parents. Whether one or both of them attain old age in your life, say not to them a word of contempt, nor repel them, but address them in terms of honor. Quran 17:23. A path to paradise. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, repeatedly emphasized that serving and pleasing one's parents is a means of attaining God's pleasure and entry into paradise. He also stressed that displeasing Him is among the major sins. Specific teachings and commandments. The Islamic guidance on treating parents is both general and highly specific. 1. During their lifetime. Obedience and respect. Children are commanded to speak to their parents with the utmost respect, using gentle and kind words. The Quran explicitly forbids even saying, "Af," a word of contempt or irritation, to them. Kindness and service. This includes providing for them if they are in need, helping them with their daily tasks, and caring for them in their old age. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, taught that serving one's elderly parents is an act of immense reward, equivalent to the status of a warrior in the path of God. The mother's special status. Islam gives the mother a uniquely elevated status. A famous hadith illustrates this. A man came to the Prophet, PBUH, and asked, "O Messenger of Allah, who among people is most deserving of my good companionship?" The Prophet said, "Your mother." The man asked, "Then who?" The Prophet said, "Your mother." The man asked again, "Then who?" The Prophet said, "Your mother." The man asked once more, "Then who?" The Prophet then said, "Your father." This hadith underscores that the mother's right to kindness is 3 times greater than that of the father due to the immense hardships she endures during pregnancy, childbirth, and nursing. Financial support. Children have a financial responsibility towards their parents if the parents are poor, ensuring they have food, clothing, and shelter. This is considered a compulsory act of charity and duty. 2. After their passing. The duty of a child towards their parents does not end with their death. Prayers for forgiveness. Children are encouraged to constantly make supplications, dua, for their parents, asking God to bestow His mercy and forgiveness upon them. Quranic evidence. And say, "My Lord, have mercy upon them as they brought me up, when I was small." Quran 17:24, fulfilling their pledges. It is considered a good deed to fulfill any promises or vows the parents made but were unable to complete. Maintaining family ties. Honoring the parents' legacy includes being kind to their friends and relatives, and maintaining the ties of kinship they cherished. Charity on their behalf, performing acts of charity, such as giving in charity, performing pilgrimage, Hajj or Umrah, or donating a Quran in their name, is a common practice with the intention that the reward reaches them in the afterlife. Nuances and limitations. While the command to obey parents is strong, it is not absolute. Disobedience in matters of sin. If a parent commands their child to commit a clear sin, e.g., drink alcohol, abandon prayer, or commit shirk, the child must politely refuse. However, even in refusal, the child must maintain the highest level of respect and must not sever ties with them. Non-Muslim parents are significant, and often highlighted teaching is that a Muslim must be exceptionally good to their parents even if they are not Muslim. The Quran provides the example of the prophets Abraham and Muhammad, who were kind to their non-believing parents, foster parents, while making it clear they could not follow them in matters of faith. Quranic evidence regarding Abraham, and I will ask forgiveness for you of my Lord. Quran 19:47. The only exception is that a Muslim cannot pray for God's mercy upon a parent who died as a polytheist. To conclude, in essence, the treatment of parents in Islam is built on a foundation of gratitude, shukr, recognizing the immense sacrifice and care parents provided during childhood. Compassion, rahmah, treating them with the same tenderness and patience they showed you, especially in their old age. Respect, ihtiram, honoring their status through words, actions, and demeanor. Service, khidmah, actively caring for their physical, emotional, and financial needs. This comprehensive framework ensures that parents are honored throughout their lives and even after their death, making it one of the cornerstones of Islamic social ethics and a direct means of drawing closer to God.